Welcome back to another game of DP Jaipur. I'm playing blue-green ramp, I guess. Yeah, I'll just call it blue-green ramp because it's not really rejuvenation when you're not playing mass untap cards. But yeah, I'm playing blue-green and ramp against Dravos, who's on Reanimator. So as you can see, Sacrificial Bowl will be a really good card in this matchup. And I don't think my deck has any other ways to stop combos. So yeah, basically hopefully I draw a bowl. Anyways, this hand's completely unkeepable, so like why am I even talking about it? This hand's awesome because it's bowl and it has turn 1 ramp. Wow, this hand has everything. Or does it? So turn 1 I go Logger Wayfarers. Turn 2, no, I go turn 1 Forest Primal Resurgence, and then turn 2 Wayfarers Recall Forgotten Aeons. So that means I have to bomb Tamio, right? Or no, I'll just bomb Logger Recluse because I already have a single ramp piece. But yeah, that means I just get to turn 1 ramp and then into a 3-drop. I can actually turn to Cameo on tap, play bowl. That's really good for me, I think. That's probably what I'll go for. Like they have no discard, right? So I can just keep Recall Forgotten Aeons for next turn once I have a bit more mana to use. Oh, they do have a bunch of discard and Cosmic Sinkhole, but luckily they don't have Deformed Sally on turn 1 to stop me. In that case, yeah, I should definitely try to get bowl down before they can discard it. Any way for them to kill bowl other than unearthing big or reanimating big thing? And the answer is no, right? Yeah. So my goal is just to get bowl down, and then like they can't really stop this thing from really being really annoying to them. Yeah, Tamio +1s. Ooh, right, they can totally do that, right? They have Cosmic Sinkhole. Well then, this isn't bad. I still have bowl, and then I can have Forgotten Aeons. Yeah, this is not the worst thing that could have happened. Unless I have discard next turn, in which case they discard my bowl, and then now I'll have to recall and pray for a good hit off that thing. Maybe I should recall it instead. Maybe. Wonder what would happen if I ran recall into a Cosmic Sinkhole. I think next turn Tama resolves, I get to untap bowl with the mana up. That probably would have been better for me. Okay, so recall has 2 lands to drop. You can recall into bowl, but I probably need to just play out bowl raw right now, since like they're holding it Addles in the yard, so I need to bowl to exile it now. And like they have no way to remove bowl, right? Yeah, like no way to remove bowl. So I guess my play here is play forest, tap this thing for 2 mana, and tap island, flow green, use bowl to exile right away and hold up a bowl activation. Alright, sure. So this also plays around Cosmic Sinkhole very nicely, because I get a bowl activation even with Cosmic Sinkhole. Anyways, I'll just exile their thing. Maybe I should have played the fetch land because that gives me, or no, I already have land in the yard, so yeah, end of turn. If my opponent doesn't do anything, I just bow activation my Wayfarer's drawing and put counter in and start beating down with a 3/3 that Grave hates, incidentally. And I think at this point my opponent's in a really tough spot because again, no way to remove bowl, so I don't think they're ever gonna get something to stick in their yard. And the Crystal Grotto. What are they gonna play here? Weeping Lotus. Yeah, let's ramp. Okay, maybe I do have to slightly worry about ending the game before they ramped their 8-drops or whatever, but I don't think that's very likely because, again, no way to deal with bow and speeding down. It's gonna grow a lot bigger once it starts eating up lands. Alright. I mean, if they have something to do that they can do in response to this, then good for them. You know, to just let it happen because, again, nothing they can do about this. Lowest spell. Okay, so I guess that's the land playing off recall or something. I do want to shock myself because it gives me a little land in the yard for bowl, and life doesn't really matter right now. Yeah, I'll do that. And then now I play Recall Forgotten Aeons. Right, yeah, pre-combat, because I might draw into something I want to play. No response, wonderful. Okay, so they're in alpha. That's coming down next turn, isn't it? Yeah. I also play Seaside Growl untapped, or does it need to be untapped? Nah, I can play it tapped. I have 2 bow activations, which is more than enough, I think. If nothing happens, I just miss Seer's Cataract and bow that. Do I want to do it? No, yeah. Just swing for 3. Maybe that's a mistake because turning bow into a 4/4 changes my clock in some way, or in a really major way, but like I have Layering Alpha, and that's probably going to be a thing that's actually killing them. In which case, there was actually no reason to play Seaside Growl tap there. I could have just played Forest. Does that change? So like Layering Alpha basically swings for 6 with haste. So if I activate bow twice there, then, or activate bow there, attack for 4, that doesn't change the clock. Maybe they discard 3 fatties, and then, no, all their reanimations targeted, right? Actually, answer Midnight's Call. Okay, so that's what's gonna rack me. If they answer Midnight's Call, they actually, so what wrecks me? If they answer Midnight's Call Gyarados, then they can probably flip something else and wreck me. I have Tributes. If that comes down, then it's actually not a huge problem because I just stack some lands, and then can I still play Layering Alpha after I have Tributes? I don't think so. Oh dear. Yeah, I completely forgot about the Answer Midnight's Call part of their deck. But that's actually going to be my downfall because, yeah, the time tributes, yeah, a worst case scenario. So let me count. 7 permanent, run up, so yeah, no reason to let the bull stay around. In that case, I should probably just, do I care? Do I want to gain 4 life rather than 3 life? Maybe. Do I want to get rid of Answer Midnight's Call? No way they're flashing it back, right? So I think here, my plan is to fetch Forest, activate Bull, get rid of this thing, a counter on it, and then sacrifice the Bull to go up to 21, and then now I have to sack things. Well, Island's useless now because, oh, I have to sack like this, don't I? Yeah, that's not looking good for me. I mean, I can still get out of this, right? One more? What? Alright, that was a pretty long judge call. Not even a judge call, it's just judge question that took a really long time because there was no judges around to answer it. Anyways, yeah, how am I getting back from this? I mean, I have 4 mana next turn, so what can I top deck? I think Recall Forgotten Eons is probably a good start. Then recall into some lands, hopefully try to slam Lair Elf afterwards. This deck is no main deck removal, so that basically, well, purple managed to reconstruct the game exactly as it happened just by looking at the graveyards. Anyways, I'm screwed here, I think, so might as well just make this quick. So, I mean, if they have a follow-up, then I'm basically screwed, right? I'm not even, I mean, I think I've already lost by now, but like, even if they just animate Barb Reef and whack me, that's 11 damage, and then next turn I take 11 again. I can't crack Wayfarer's Try anymore, and I just lose. The Wheat from Chaff, so they're still digging? Sure. I'm assuming they probably can just get another big thing out. I mean, they probably have a reanimation spell somewhere that they were holding because I had Bow in play. The second Tyrant, yeah, that'd probably do it. I'm still in life. So they even have another reanimation spell. Wow. I'm still in life. The second one. Yep. I think I'll just concede here because I don't want to sit through this anymore. Anyways, going to sideboard. They're probably going to board in some more disruption, but they don't actually have any counter spells, so they have Infection Eagles, which are probably good against me because I stack my things onto one valuable permanent. Counter spells here is kind of annoying. Anyways, on my end, I need to put in Forbidden Trigger and Sacrificial Bull. Do I want Helena or Helene? Maybe? Like, they can get Helene down and -2 her, then that stops a reanimation spell, but they can just break it with one of their other 1-mana spells, so I don't think that's super valuable. Or it only really becomes active if they have Lotus out, and they can just sack the thing, so like, they're probably just gonna sack all their Lotus spells for reanimation spell before this thing even becomes live. I don't want Lair Alpha, it's kind of useless. I don't like Pale Scour because it tackles my mana a bit too much. I can dump a Chart to Vast. I think I just shave off the top end, right? Or no, I need to finish the game because if I let my opponent just do stuff, then they just get to eventually find a reanimation target or answer Midnight's Call, which I have absolutely no answers to. Do I shave No, Tam is good here because they have no way to kill it. I think I'll shave a second chart, maybe. Doesn't feel great, but whatever, I'll go with this. Alright, game 2. Unkeepable hand, no lands. Sack Bowl. Okay, Logger, Sack Bowl. We did bomb here then. The second Logger, of course. Turn 1 Logger, new Divide, turn 2 Sack Bowl. So basically same situation as last game. Hopefully they have no answer Midnight's Call or Cosmic Sinkhole early. Also, no Primal Resurgence, so Tamiya's a lot worse. And they keep 7, which is not a good look for me. Well, this time I'm not going to run Tamiyo right into the Cosmic Sinkhole. I'm going to play Sack Bowl and hold up the mana to play my Cosmic Sinkhole, and then I'm hoping to draw into Forbidden Treasure so I can stop their answer Midnight's Call. I do need Lion though, so I don't get a double or triple green. If I draw Pale Scour, then that's not super great for me. Alright, another Wayfarer's Shrine. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, right. Well, there's no way they can turn 2 animate, right? So I just play Tamiyo here, because why not? And draw 3 cards. I want to -2 Tamiyo right now. I think so, because +1 isn't doing much, so might as well try to find something like the Forbidden Treasure to stop what my opponent might do later. So, Forest Island, Tamiyo, -2 her. I draw 3 cards, and discard a forest, I guess, because I want lands in yard for a Sacrificial Bowl. Not a great turn, though, because right now I'm not really applying any pressure to my opponent. They did bin the Azos, though. Weeping Lotus. Okay, so I need to get Sacrificial Bowl out now so I can get rid of the Azos. And I actually can just keep up bowl activations, I think. Actually, no, next turn they get Answer Midnight's Call, and I have absolutely no answers to that. That's inconvenient. And that's not it. So pronouncers aren't actually good because if they make a bunch of tokens, then Prime Tributes kind of wrecks me. Or do they? Like if I play both pronouncers, then you get a bunch of tokens. I have 11 permanents, which means sack 6 things. You can sack my entire front line, plus a Tamio or something. That doesn't look super good for me. But at the same time, not playing out the pronouncers just means I'm doing nothing, right? Yeah, that's really annoying. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for a try first so I can sprout a Tamio and actually make use of that. And then low mana, plus 1 to Tamio. Let's see what I get. Probably trying is kind of useless. The question now is, do I play pronouncers? When I play pronouncers, I flood the board, and I'm basically betting that my opponent doesn't have any, or doesn't have answer mana in its call, because I think all of their cheat targets just wreck tokens really hard. Adults, it's a 7 or less, and so that exiles my entire hand. Like, am I ever winning if they ever beat out any of their cheat targets? And the answer is no, so I shouldn't play around them, right? Is that how it goes? So these things basically cost virtual 1 mana, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Yeah, I have enough to play both pronouncers and then play the bowl, and still have enough mana for an activation, I think. Oh, the land auras. Right, that's gonna be even more permanent. Well, if I ever survive this turn, time my minuses, and then I get to draw a bunch of cards. But yeah, I'm just gonna go all in because there's no point in really playing around anything, because I lose if they have it anyways. Like, this is a lot of power on board, so if I make it through the turn, then maybe I have something going on. Yeah, terrifying. Well, I think your deck's more terrifying, Dravos, because answer Midnight's Call, like, I can't answer that. There's no way I can answer Midnight's Call, except if I have Forbidden Treasure, which I don't have right now. Maybe Tamiyo Minus will help me draw into it, though. Or no, if I Tamiyo Minus, then I still only draw 3 cards, because Tamiyo's dead. Well, I mean, at least Sacrificial Bow basically prevents any reanimation spell from working. Actually, one tricky thing they can do, although they don't have enough mana for it, but if they had 5 mana, they could try to reanimate something, and then I sack the land aura, and they crest the bow in response. And then that prevents me from activating the bow. There's like so many ways they can wreck me here, actually. It seems like they don't have it, because if they had it, they would have gone for it already. I mean, like, answer Minutes Call into Tyrant Tributes, or I guess Gyarados or Azels is super obvious. Alright, they don't have it, and they're gonna try to actually go do this thing. Okay, yeah. Bye-bye. So yeah, no, absolutely not. Are they actually just using Unstill in Life to eat up a bow activation? Or they just didn't notice I had the land aura? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, that's good for me then, because they don't have Answer Midnight's Call, because if they had, they definitely would have played it. Unless they don't have another Adults in hand, so they're using Unstill in Life instead of Answer Midnight's Call. In which case, that's still not very reassuring, but at least I get another turn to try to draw into Forbidden Treasure. Okay, so another Tamio. Okay, so that's great, because now I can minus a Tamio, draw some cards, and then play another Tamio. Okay, so Tamio draw 3, discard 1. That's disappointing, but maybe Tamio number 2 will... Oh, I just game rule violation myself. Okay, at least the fix is pretty easy. I just undo my draw, then do this thing. Wait, oops, I need to do I need to bomb this, right? Okay. But that does mean that that play was a lot worse than expected. Wait, did I already discard for Tamio? Let me double check what I do. I already discarded for Tamio. Oh crap, okay. Alright, good news, that doesn't actually change anything in the ruling. So, if I land this turn? No, right? Yeah, so, with Tamio Mines again, I think I really just need Forbidden Treasure, because that's the only way I don't lose to Answer Midnight's Call, and Answer Midnight's Call is the only way that I lose. If you know what I understand what I'm actually saying it. Okay, wait. Anyways, Tamio, minus 2 again. I'm going to draw 3 more cards. Okay, there's Forbidden Treasure, and there's Seaside Water, which I'm going to play eventually. I'll discard the Forest first, and play Shifting Blade, because I might want to have 2 bow activations up. And now I get to swing with all my entire board, which is actually quite scary, because that's 7 damage coming through. And yeah, there we go. So if they answer Midnight's Call, I can Forbidden Treasure it, but if they have Cosmic Single to back that up, then I lose. Still pretty simple arrangement. I have to assume they have it. If they don't have it, then I get to Forbidden Treasure to answer Midnight's Call, and I'm really happy, because now I don't have to worry about answer Midnight's Call for the rest of the game. Okay, so if they keep this on top, then it means they don't have another answer Midnight's Call in your hand. So what's it going to be? What? Okay, so they topped it. Okay, good. So that means they don't have an answer Midnight's Call in hand. So end of turn, I can sack bow twice and bump it up twice. And then once I untap, I now have a bunch of mana, so I can sack bow and Forbidden Treasure. So they don't want to tap out for Chart the Vast then. Read from shop. Okay, they're drawing. That's good. They don't have Cosmic Single backup now, because they already played their land. So yeah, they're planning on drawing their Answered Midnight's Call and playing it immediately this turn. The Forbidden Treasure to answer Midnight's Call, and probably even get to see what's in their hand. They're probably holding a reanimation spell. No, they're right. So they're holding a single big creature plus multiple reanimation spells. or they are only holding a single big creature and have to discard a reanimation spell or something. Are they are they forced to answer Midnight Calm right now? I think they are, because if they don't do that, then next turn I tap with Forbidden Treasure plus Cosmic Sinkhole, or enough mana to pay for Cosmic Sinkhole. Wonderful. Okay, so let's see. What did they bring in? Violent Collapse. I guess that sort of adds to my board. Still, it's kind of funny to think that Violent Collapse is a good card to bring against a ramp deck. And yeah, they did bring in Infectious Eagles. And, okay, they have Unstill on life. Yeah, so they were holding on to single time tributes. Now they have to find some way to discard it to get Unstill in life to work. Okay, I think I have a pretty good game now. How close am I to lethal? Like, this thing on its own is swinging in for 7, and then that's 10, that's 2. Okay, I think I have lethal, right? Yeah, I have lethal. Definitely have lethal. Okay, they're still playing on, but yeah, I have lethal right now. And does Lyran Alpha also give me lethal? Lyran adds 6 damage. Doing this only adds, what? I also add 6 damage, right? 7 plus 6? Yeah, that's lethal. Oh, no, that leaves us a Cosmic Sinkhole. I shouldn't do that. Yeah. Well, anyways, time for Tamiyo to tick up. And okay, Recall Share, I'll keep that on top. And I'll just start bowling my way through my graveyard. And, does my opponent have anything to bowl? Actually, I should start bowling my opponent first. But anyways, yeah, probably. I mean, they have no 1 mana removal, right? Or they better not have 1 mana removal. Okay, they don't have. Well, whatever. I'll just, like, no point in, like, just bluffing. I'm just gonna take the win now because, like they can't stop this, right? How many things did I exile? Got. Yeah. Wait. Oops. Okay, so I got the win there, but I would have lost if they knew that I had 1 mana open. Or not really, because they hold up the Unstill in life, but now get 1 more turn to do stuff. Is that what I'm gonna? Is this still the setup I'm going with? The Charge of Bass did feel really bad that game. You just can't really afford to tap out for it, because if I tap out for it, then they just get to do their thing, and then I lose. I am thinking about Helen though, but I don't think that's good. Is it better than Charge of Bass in this sort of matchup? It is like some sort of disruption, right? I minus her twice, and now they can't really do their big thing. Not in play, so I can't actually get Helen down before they start doing their big GD thing. So yeah, I won't put this thing in. Hey, so that'd be really good if I had a second land, but I don't. So I have to mulligan this, as amazing as the hand looks. Okay, this is slightly better. Actually, this isn't a bad hand, because yeah, I just have Forbidden Treasure. I have Logger Recluse. The Logger Recluse, Crumbling Shrine, next turn Mysterious Cataract, hold up Forbidden Treasure. That seems pretty solid. If Logger Recluse gets turn 1 Cosmic Sinkhole, then whatever, I'm alright with that. Next turn I just play Mysterious Cataract and hold up Forbidden Treasure. And opponent's mulling down. Okay, that's a good sign for me. To keep. Alright, so 6-hander against 6-hander. Turn 1 Cosmic Sinkhole time. I wouldn't be surprised if they go. Okay, Wayfarer Shrine, so I'm gonna keep that in case I need to fetch an island eventually. For now, yeah, Logger Recluse. Does this resolve? If it doesn't, then I need to go in the back. Okay, wonderful. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely keeping this on top. Now, next time I try to slam Tamiyo into a Cosmic Sinkhole, which is bad, so I think I just hold up Forbidden Treasure, but that's also bad because they don't have any big impactful spells to play on too that I can Forbidden Treasure. So maybe I just attack with Logger Recluse, but that feels super bad because I'm not doing anything. Mysterious Cataract tapped, it's not proactive at all. So if I play timeout and gets countered, then that's good for me because it means that they spent their Cosmic Sinkhole. That's 1 less Cosmic Sinkhole going towards Forbidden Treasure when they try to go for their thing. If they tap out for timeout, the main thing I'm worried about is Explore Land into... Actually, no, the Explore Lands are tapped, so yeah, there's no way they can actually cheat anything next turn. So yes, I should go for Tamiyo to tap them out here, right? But no, next turn there's no way they can cheat and hold up enough mana for Cosmic Sinkhole into Forbidden Treasure. It doesn't feel great though. I mean, a single Logger Recluse is a big enough threat on its own, I think. So I think I'm alright with that. Anyways, Mysterious Cataract into... do I want Island? Island's Wayfarer. If I wanted Island, I should have Wayfarer Shrine instead. I mean, it's too late to go back now, so yes, I should get Seaside Grotto, I think. And I have to play Tamiyo, let it get countered. If they do let through, then something has gone horribly wrong. It means that they're not calling it Cosmic Sinkhole, or they're so afraid of Forbidden Treasure that they're willing to hold up Cosmic Sinkhole for it. They let it through. Alright, so do I draw or do I untap? Untapping my land doesn't get me anywhere, so I should draw with Tamiyo. Because drawing lets me find more Forbidden Treasures and maybe some sacrificial bowls. Yeah, that's good logic. So draw 3, there's Sack Bowl, and I want Crumbling Shrine number 2. I can't afford to keep tap lands in hand right now. Well, either way, I'm playing Wayfarer Shrine next turn, so I think I can afford to delay decision by another turn. Next turn I pass with Forbidden Treasure plus Bowl, I guess. Do I get? Yeah, I do get to play bowl because Tamiel's make me a mana. Like I have enough mana to play bowl, hold up treasure with 1 mana up for bowl, which plays around both things my opponent can be doing. All right. Primal Resurgence, interesting. Okay, so I definitely want to play that, but if they have a counter spell for it, that's fine, right? Yeah, Tamiel on Primal Resurgence just makes so much mana. So I want to play on Cosmic Synchro for 2, because that's the most they can Cosmic Synchro for right now, right? Do they have a mountain in their deck? No, they don't. Alright, so yeah, I can just freely do this. Unless they want to do some weird like ways to Cosmic Synchro to make me tap out, which isn't even a full tap out because Tamiel untaps. And I'm pretty happy, and it's gonna resolve. But now I want to play Crumbling Shrine, I think. I want to scry first and then explore, because no, I want to explore first because that gets lands off the top of my deck. Or do I want to do that rather than no? I'll play Wayfarer Shrine to keep up mana. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Yeah, play Wayfarer Shrine, fetch, now so that Tamiel Scry actually does something, and make mana. Oops. Okay, another Judge Call time. Right, I just shuffled. There's like no problem with that. Wait a minute, did I just minus Tamiel last turn, or did I? Okay, I'm just gonna try and make sure that, I haven't used Tamiel this turn yet. So, let's see. Recall, that's really good. And I want to play bow here because, right? Okay, so they definitely don't have enough mana to play something, oh wait, did I? Right, like I can just pay like that. I forgot I started flowing. I'm playing really badly this game. Do I want to attack with Logger Recluse? Or would I rather have mana up? If I'm I can, worst case, I can just bow myself 3 times. Yeah, that seems worth it. I'll just keep my mana here. If they like blast me, I just bow myself 3 times and now this thing survives. It seems like opponent just had a bad draw this game. So next turn, what do I have? I mean, I know Recall Forgotten Aeon's coming. I also have enough for Layer and Alpha plus a Sackable activation. Okay, they actually just have nothing. I'm just gonna start bowling myself then. They can interrupt me if they want to do stuff between activations, but I'm pretty sure they have no removal in their deck, so I'm pretty free for all activations. And that's the Recall that I knew was on top. I just cast Recall here, right? I mean, Layer and Alpha ends the game quicker, but actually, yeah, Layer and Alpha does end the game quicker, but leaves me shields down. So in case they try answer minutes call, they can screw me over. So I need to keep up Forbidden Treasure at all times, which doing this lets, I'll tap like this. Yeah, which doing this lets me do. No way they counter this, right? If they didn't counter my Tamiel, there's no way they would counter, so I'm willing to spend on Recall right now. I'm just going to assume that they're not going to counter this and then resolve it now. Oh, nice. 2 lands to play off Recall. Let's see. What is it? Tamiel on top? I already have a Tamiel in play, so I don't need a second Tamiel. And also I have Tamiel Scry lined up anyways, so let's see. I can Recall again. Maybe I draw into... That doesn't do anything. Okay, I'll just Tamiel untap. Scry. That's useless. Then activate Logger and swing. Alternatively, I can play Recall Forgotten Aeons, hopefully draw into something, another land. Now I'll have bow plus. Like as long as I have mana up, there's basically nothing bad that can happen to me, so I'll just keep going like this. Alright, wonderful. And then now I get to play Pronouncer on the Primal Resurgence land, which basically makes me free mana. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, well, they can Cosmic Synchro me now, I guess, if they really want to. Which actually is bad because that taps me out of Forbidden Treasure. Okay, yeah, I probably should have thought about that first. Okay, I mean, they haven't said anything yet, so they're probably not stopping me. But yeah, knocking you for 5. If anything goes south, then I just untap the forest and Forbidden Treasure them. And they're getting mono answer minutes, calls, and no lands. That's really unfortunate. The next turn I just layer an alpha them, and that's probably a win. Well, Daniel's ticking up again. Announcer, sure. No, at this point I'm looking for finishers. So that's enough mana for layer an alpha. I'm not sure how much damage that is. It's probably not lethal yet. Or is it? No, it's not lethal. But I do want to activate Logger Recluse, so do this. Logger them. There's nothing they can do to stop this, right? So that's 8, 10, 16 damage. Wait, is that lethal? Oh, yeah, it was. Okay. Yeah, I did have lethal after all. Okay. I need to do math better. So I'm assuming they just got really unfortunate draw that game. Oh, they had Lightning Collapse, but okay, sure. Honestly, I feel like I got really lucky those 2 games because I drew my attack bows and Forbidden Treasures in my opening hand, and those were the 2 most important cards in the matchup because otherwise I have no way to interact with them. Like in game 1, where I actually ramped up quite a bit, and then they dropped Tyrant Tributes. I wrecked my entire board, and then I had nothing to do. Yeah.